All right, so let's look at this backwards. In the last video, I gave you an equation in y equals mx plus b form, and we graphed it. Now we have the graph, and we have to write it in y equals mx plus b form. So the rules do not change. Okay, you still want to find your b value first. So if we look at our first one, we need to remember b is always on y-axis, always. So you're going to look for that point. And what we're going to see is we have that point right at -1. So we know we have y equals something times x plus -1 or -1. Okay, that's all we know so far. Then what we have to do is we have to scan our graph and find another point that's easy to identify. I see that we have one right here. Okay, so I would see that I would need to go down 1, so -1, and then I would need to go over, was it 1, 2, 3. So my equation would be y equals -1/3 x plus -1. Let's look at our next one. So again, we're going to start with our y-intercept. Here we see it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for this one, we have y equals something times x plus 5. And then we got to pick another point. It can be any of these. Well, how much did I go up? I didn't. So 0. How much did I go over? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0 or 4, which we don't even need because we can rewrite this as just y equals 5. So this is where we would learn that horizontal lines straight across like a horizon, are just y equals a number lines. And then our last one, we learned in the previous video that when they're vertical, they're just x equals equations. So it would be what? X equals -1, -2, -3, -4.